Hello, everybody. My name is Matt Kenny of Kenny Movie Reviews. I know I told you guys I was going to do a review for Shooter Season 1, so that's what I'm going to do today. So here it is. Shooter Season 1, I actually got this it was at Best Buy like a week ago, and I was able to watch the whole season because it's only, where is it? It's 10 episodes, so it's an easy watch. They're like 40 minutes each for an episode. So it's actually pretty easy to watch. And so what is this show about? This show is based off of a book series, the Bob Lee Swagger book series, and it's also based off of the film Shooter, which starred my favorite actor of all time, Mark Wahlberg. That was a fun, action movie. I didn't really think, I love that movie, like it's great, but I didn't think it had to be a TV show, but I also didn't realize it was based off a book series. Which let me see if it says it on here. Sorry, I apologize. It's called Point of Impact, which I think I own the book. I just haven't had the time to read it. So I'm sure it's great. So anyway, let's start off this review and see if it's as good as the Wahlberg movie or if it's better. Now, in my opinion, I actually thought this was a little bit better than the Wahlberg movie, and it kind of has to do with a lot of the things that I want to talk about in this review. So, if you guys must know, the Wahlberg movie is fine if you guys want to watch a fun action movie. But if you want a better representation, I think, of the book, from what I've heard, is to watch the TV show, because I think the TV show actually goes and gets stuff from the book a little bit more than the movie did. So I think that's a good thing. I always like TV shows of books, because sometimes they go into things more than the movie versions did. So that's pretty good. I mean, I would like a sequel of Shooter with Mark Wahlberg in the role, but I think we're going to, as you guys probably already know, we're getting a second season of this in like 2 or 3 weeks on USA Network. So that's going to be fun. So anyway, I guess we should just talk about what made this show better than the movie. And I think the plot is the first thing to start off, which is basically about this guy, Bob Lee Swagger, right here, played by Ryan Felipe. I think. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I think it's Ryan Felipe. Yeah, it's Ryan Felipe. I'm gonna get into his performance in a few minutes, but actually, it's the story of Bob Lee Swagger, who's an ex-Marine, and he pretty much gets tricked into planning a presidential assassination, and he thinks he's just gonna help people prevent one happening. But what happens is the people that he's working with turn against him, and they're evil, and they kill the president, and now he's on the run because people think he killed the president because he was there, and he falls out of the building where they shoot from. So the whole show is him on the run from people, trying to figure out why did these guys do what they did, and why who are these guys? And he's trying to help his family stay safe and stuff like that. And it's actually very intelligent stuff. And the show actually is pretty smart, and there's a few good twists and turns along the way. So I think the plot was actually pretty good, and it was actually a lot better than the movie. I'm not saying I'd rather watch this more than the movie, but if I had to choose one day, maybe the day before the show comes on, would I rather do this or the movie? I might do the movie, but I like watching this show. It's actually pretty fun. I enjoy it. So the next part, because we know the plot was good. We already knew that from the book and the movie. So the next part we're going to talk about is the acting performances, which I'm going to say is right now, this guy, Ryan Felipe, is absolutely incredible as Bob Lee Swagger. I've seen him in a few other things. He's been in MacGruber, which was a spoof on MacGyver from Saturday Night Live. He was in that movie. He was also in Cruel Intentions, which is a pretty messed up movie if you've actually seen it. But what else has he done? It doesn't say what else he's done. But I've seen him in a few other things, and he's great in this, and he's really great in this show as well. And Omar Epps is in this movie, this TV show, as one of the guys who's after Swagger, and he's really great. I mean, all the acting performances are on point. The only issue I had was with Bob Lee's wife and child. They were kind of a little annoying at times, but I think that's the situation that they were in. So I think they had to be annoying. I don't think it was their acting. I think it was just that they were in situations where they had to act like they were scared, and they had to be terrified, but the way that they acted was a little annoying to me. But you know what? In situations like that, you kind of have to be annoying. So acting was very good, minus the problems I had with the wife and kid. So let's talk about the script of this series, which I believe it's probably written by the same people. Hold on, let me see this. Of course, it's not going to be on here, but either way, whoever wrote the script, well, it says Mark Wahlberg and Steven Levinson executive produced it, so I'll say that, I mean, they probably had something to do with the script anyway. So the script was actually really well done. Like I said before when I was talking about the plot, there's good twists and turns along the way. I mean, there are times when it gets a little hokey and, they say things that you're like, okay, like they shouldn't have said that. We should just skip that line and go to the next scene. And there are some scenes that go on a little bit longer than they should. But overall, the script is actually really well written, and it's a step up for the movie. I think the movie actually has a weaker script when compared to the show, but also the show had 10 episodes and not 2 hours to, get the story get the story done with. So I think the show has a better script, but that's because it's a TV show, not a 2-hour movie. Alright, so the script was good, minus, a few parts where I thought there could, some of the office scenes should have been shorter and cut down, definitely. Having said that, the direction of the show is really good. The film, the way that it's filmed and shot and everything, all really well done. I mean, there's a few shaky cam parts and a few slow motion things that were like, okay, like, is this a Michael Bay movie? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know if that was intentional or if they were trying to make it like the movie where it was slow motion. But it works in the movie. Like, in a TV show, you're trying to, like, get everything done, and it's only, like, 45 minutes, and you're like, really? You had to waste, like, a minute with slow motion or, exposition, which that's the only thing I had an issue with. There's a lot of points where it's, like voiceover, and I didn't really need that. But that's more so probably in the script. I should have brought that up in the script, but it just came up now. But, yeah, overall, this TV show was actually really well done. It was a little bit better than the movie. I mean, Mark Wahlberg's my favorite actor, but you know what? I'm okay with Ryan Felipe in this TV show. He's great. The wife and kid are a little annoying, and some of the script could have been a little bit could have been developed a little bit better, but you know what? It's a fun 45 minutes of TV, and I honestly cannot wait for season 2 of the show to start in like 2 or 3 weeks. I think it starts July 11th. Yeah, July 11th it starts. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see where the show goes and to see where Bob Lee is. Because I'm not going to tell you guys what happens because I'm not going to spoil this season, but I'm excited to see where he's going to be and what adventure he's going to be on next because it's going to be awesome. So, yeah, if you guys like my review of Shooter Season 1, let me know if you guys have watched it and if you guys have the same thoughts that I did or if you had different ones. Yeah, so this is going to be this review for this week. Next week, hopefully, I'm going to be able to see Spider-Man Homecoming. I do work at a movie theater, so I can get to see movies for free. But it looks like this week's Spider-Man is going to be a pretty popular movie, so I'm not sure if I'm going to see it this upcoming week. I'm going to try to wait maybe a week or so to see that. So Spider-Man is going to be the next review that's coming out in terms of movies. This is a TV review, and I'll definitely review Season 2. I'll probably review each episode of Season 2. I'm not going to, do a whole season like I did with this, but I also didn't have this show when this was on, TV. So I'll do that. But also when I review Season 2, I'm not going to do spoilers. I'm just going to tell you the simple plot of each episode. I'm not going to tell you spoilers because I want you guys to watch the show and see how good it is and stuff like that. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for either next week or at some point next week. Actually, what I'm going to do next week? I'm going to do a best and worst of the Spider-Man film series. We're going to see which movies were the best movies of the Spider-Man series and which ones were the worst for Spider-Man. So stay tuned for a best and worst of Spider-Man, the film series, and then also after a review of Spider-Man Homecoming. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for best and worst of Spider-Man next week. Thank you.